Hello and welcome to the Stephen Tries podcast, Season 2, Episode 1.
Yay! Yes, lads.
We're back, baby. We had a little bit of time off because lockdown happened and then everyone was bitching, going, oh, where's the podcast gone? You don't watch it when it's out. We are now in a lovely flat, if I do say so myself. And I'm joined by David Reese.
Ahoy, thank you. Good to be back.
You got a second series. Max Smith.
Hello there. To all the fans out there. Yeah, woo.
Tom Looney.
Wee.
It's a podcast, remember, Tom, so we talk on this. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, yeah, sorry, waving. Yeah, that's good. It's great to be here.
And Joe McGrath. Joe McGrath's off in the corner, clapping. Bit loud. People live here.
Ruining it.
It's not about you, mate.
No.
Dave, what have you been up to?
What have I been up to? Good question. I've been went down south a while back, shall we say, when it was legal. That was really nice. Snowing a lot. Snowing a heck of a lot.
A while ago.
Yeah, a while ago, yeah. If you live down south, you'll know. A while ago. That was good to see.
Stop talking, Dave.
Yeah. Made a snow angel. I'll remember those things.
Yeah.
That was great.
It's amazing with it being so long ago.
Childlike wonder with snow, I feel like a happy snowman, if you will, because I'm in the snow.
Like Jack Frost for the first two-thirds of the film.
Exactly.
Yeah, and
until
then he dies.
Dies, yeah.
I've been walking a lot. That's my new thing at the minute.
Yeah?
Try and walk in. Been listening to books as I'm going along.
What are we talking?
Game of Thrones. I'm on the...
Cat in the hat, but what can you do?
1 foot right in for the other. Yeah, it's good. Walking around. That's lovely, losing a bit of weight.
Very good.
I have to say, after every walk I've done, I've ordered a takeaway afterwards as a treat.
So are you losing weight?
Never been heavier.
Yeah.
Small parts.
Small parts losing weight.
Nice.
I don't want to take the piss.
But it turns up again.
That's the stuff. That's what I'm aiming for.
Speaking of which, Max...
Hello.
Yeah, worst transition. You did say, your New Year's resolution was to lose weight.
Yes.
Has lockdown ruined that?
We're doing okay. But we do have the same issue where we'll go for a walk and then we'll get a meal deal. And then you get back and you're like, oh, fuck me, that was tiring.
When you say we...
two people,
right, okay.
Man and woman. Just really glad to be back. Really happy to
Couldn't agree.
entertain the fans.
No, she called them fans.
Like feed a nation with laughter. That's how I like
That's it, yeah.
Feed a nation.
A bit like Marcus Rashford, but funny.
Yeah, that's what I like to think.
And you don't limit it to kids either.
I don't discriminate.
That's it,
Adults
mate.
have bigger stomachs.
Exactly.
I'm starving over here, Marcus. Where's my grub, you know?
Yeah. You took it off a child, though, didn't you?
Yeah.
Rightly so.
I'm the one causing the issue, to be honest with you.
We're not poor, it's him.
Max, it was also your birthday.
It was. Great times.
Get anything nice? Do anything nice?
Yeah. My girlfriend bought me a Switch. Hey! 1 year.
He got his girlfriend for his birthday.
Ollie said you'd do anything nice, you know.
Tom.
Sorry.
Oh, fucking hell, Tom.
That's crass. That's
That was
crass.
the crass thing that they were doing.
Are you kidding?
Craster. Yes.
No, other stuff that I've been up to, before you ask. Searching for a PS5. Dave's girlfriend got him one because she's, an insider at Argos.
Abuse of power.
Yeah, exactly.
It is.
Yeah.
It's unfair.
There's me at the window begging for one. She's taken it out of my fucking pockets, yeah?
I think the issue here is Chris MD, who said he'd give me one, and I then promised it to Max. Maybe wrongfully, Stephen, you don't have to do that. Yeah, I know. He still hasn't done it, and he keeps classing it as banter. Fuck off, Chris, you tight
Boo!
Couldn't say it better myself.
Thanks,
Didn't he post your address as well?
Yes. Yeah. Technically your address.
Oh, shit,
Yeah, it's just mine now.
Got some chocolate vaginas out of that, though, so maybe that.
Vegan
maybe
now,
that. What would you rather, that or a PS5?
PS5.
Answer that quickly.
I've had my fill of chocolate vaginas, mate.
It tastes irony, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I think you did end up eating them.
Scoffed a lot, mate.
Tom, I've put here anniversary.
Oh.
Come again?
Is it 5 years?
Oh.
Did you?
Shit, yeah. Is it 5 or 6?
I don't know,
It's
6,
5?
something like that.
Could be. I think it might be 6.
Well,
6
Might be.
years.
It's your
If I might be wrong though, so I'm sorry if I am. Yeah, long time.
Fair play.
is this a relationship anniversary
relationship.
Yeah,
Long
sorry.
fucking time,
Yeah.
mate.
Anniversary for his cat. No, you
Could be.
never know.
I'm on my first year, so
Oh yeah, when is your anniversary?
this Friday.
This Friday.
Yeah. So I'm catching up to you.
Yeah. It's the only time that'll happen. What have you been up to, Tom?
I've been having some intestinal issues.
Oh,
Yeah, just
good anniversary then.
Got wedged all the way
so
up.
I'm working on that. Kind of switched to a raw food diet, so that's fun. And other than that, mate, it's business as usual. Just working hard, sat on the couch. This lockdown is proving to be tough, more so than the
because
previous one.
I'm not there.
Yeah.
Ryan Locke is, as we all know, is a fucking bore.
A fucking disgrace. Honestly, what does that boy do? Well, nothing.
You know more than I do.
He sits in his room.
Cries.
High as a kite.
Yeah. Comes out, grabs a beer, retreats.
Yeah.
Imagine doing
Fucking
that. Eh?
Has a little pocket wank.
Yeah.
What's this all about raw food then? What's that? What's this?
You don't cook it.
Oh, is that
Do
it?
you like your
Is it?
chicken?
You should be giving us information.
Just looking for evidence to back up what you did. Oh, Jenna, it's a thing.
You will like it.
Speaking of podcasts, I did the E-Boys podcast.
Oh, yeah.
I was their special guest, but you wouldn't have guessed I was there. Fucking shit show. Worst podcast I've ever done.
Yeah.
Don't bother watching it.
And you've done some stinkers.
I
Yeah.
Hello. Bino pens. Actually, one of the better ones.
Funny enough, yeah.
Wasted
It was
my
awful.
45 minutes, that's for sure.
Yeah, I had to do an hour. They cut that down. Mate.
So I've not watched it. No, yeah. Should I? Yeah,
No.
like not even
Spoiled
worth. It's not even so bad. It's good.
No, Dave didn't realise I was in it,
Oh really?
and they used the wrong audio. I had a microphone, and they used the fucking Zoom one. I couldn't. Stephen's audio shit.
Couldn't see me and had someone else dubbing my voice.
At least we have the pretense of bringing Joe along. You know.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
know.
They need a producer.
Yeah.
Well,
So do we, actually. Sorry. I'm joking.
Message down in the comments.
I'm Joe.
Yeah, please.
We've been doing some videos for the second show. We did an art contest.
Yeah.
Dave, you had your piece smashed over your head.
I did. I very unfortunately judged, I feel.
Yeah, I thought that was
I
a
don't think-
Art is subjective.
shocking
Yeah, yeah.
decision. I thought,
I don't,
I told you to do minimalism.
You
so I
did,
feel
you
bad in
did.
that.
and it was minimalist.
and I tried.
But that crunchy shot where you bite the packet.
That's the real
That
art.
was, that
was beautiful.
Yeah. No one told me I had the crunchy still on the top 10 video, the podcast
Yeah.
one.
Oh, yeah.
I still had the crunchy crumb.
Yeah, Jenna walked in and went, "What's that?"
And then he went, oh, you're joking.
You fucking disgusting, Dave.
I don't break up crunchies just before a film.
No, he doesn't.
Just want to be
Not
clear.
anymore.
You got me out.
Who would do that?
Now it's time for the news.
Oh.
I forgot to say, we have some new segments on this podcast.
No.
Even though it's a new season. So we've done that. I've also prepared some jingles, actually. I'll tell you what. Actually, I've done a jingle for Stephen Lies, IMAX, Dave Raves, and Tom Looney. Joe, I've done one for you as well. I was actually filming a podcast with Joe yesterday, and I just
How did that go?
I stuck a little listening device on Joe, and this is just something from when he went home. We'll need silence for this now. Here it goes.
Oh yeah, Buck. Yeah, Buck. Lick all the Muller ice from around me crotch. Whoopsie. And watch Wing It.
Wow, that's powerful.
That's fucking disturbing.
That's weird. It's weird.
Disgusting.
Are you talking about the yogurt? Or?
Well, it's abuse, isn't it?
Speaking of which, though, Dave, you said there's been some dog snatching.
Yeah, it's like not something you hear of over here, dog snatching. I thought it was quite a rare thing. Like, just
Yeah,
you don't expect it round here. Like,
that's how they get you, though.
exactly.
Do you have a dog?
I do. Oh, not on me.
Got 30 in my van.
Not down at my mum's house. We do.
Yeah. Keep it away from Joe.
Yeah, exactly. But lock your gates.
Lock your gates.
Lock your gates.
Had your kids, had your wife. Are we talking like Cruella de Vil sort of thing? Is she? Are they being skinned for the fur?
No, just for their breeding.
Oh,
Like, just sell them on, like get pedigrees and that. So if you got a mongrel, you're all right.
It's a living.
Yep.
It's a living.
Sometimes don't they use it to use like little dogs to train attack dogs to be more aggressive by just fucking
that's
getting them
even
to.
Worse.
Yeah, no, it's awful. So you
That's what squirrels are for.
watch after your dog.
Moving on, it was the Super Bowl. Well, it was ages ago now. The Weeknd did the halftime show, and every artist usually brings someone out. Coldplay had Beyonce, Bruno Mars. Beyonce had Destiny's Child. He didn't bring anyone out. And I thought the ego of the man.
The narcissist.
You're not Prince. You're not Michael Jackson.
Not a one-man show.
No. And he apparently spent $7 million of his own money. What's gone on there? Because it was a fucking drab. Someone's mugged him off.
Wow.
Yeah. And they don't get paid for that. I only realised this weekend. Yeah.
Really?
It's more of like a publicity.
Exposure, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they pay for the production, but
Right.
so even then, he's paid $7 million on top of that.
Yeah.
And he's already famous anyway, isn't he? Like,
Yeah.
you don't need
That's
that
it, yeah.
publicity. I wouldn't have thought
Yeah.
so.
At least give it to one of us.
Exactly. You would have
We
thought.
did
was
get
alcohol?
the offer, but I said, podcast hasn't started yet, so it'd be a bit of a waste.
Waste of time.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
money.
Most important news of the week. Tracy Beaker returns.
Oh, very nice.
She's now the mum, I think. Something
Yeah.
like that.
Oh,
Just in Little Woods working there. If you haven't watched Tracy Beaker, then fucking catch on. Great show. Great show.
Where's
You've not seen
Manor
Tracy
All
Beaker?
No.
You
This
haven't
was
lived.
prime viewing when you were a kid.
Was it? Or was it because you're a little bit younger than me? I
No,
don't
my
know.
sister loved it.
Right, okay, fair enough.
I used to go up to all the year 11s when I was in year 7 doing my Layla impression. They'd be like, yeah, man.
Great impression.
Yeah. That wasn't
my
Layla
school was
impression.
different.
Now, the final bit of news comes from Max Smith.
Headline news. We ready?
Max, it's a new segment, so we should probably explain it.
So I'm going to read a headline.
Nice.
We're all going to talk about the headline. And then I'm going to say what the story is.
No.
Fuck me.
You say the headline, we have to guess the location.
What's going on?
Right, yes.
Then you go into the story.
Okay, yes.
What's the headline, Max?
Odds and ends. Potato and other offbeat offerings. Suspected human foot actually a potato and mushroom.
What the fuck?
Where could it be?
This is drivel. This is fucking drivel.
It's a great story, though.
I feel like it'd be a story if it was the other way around. And you took it into your dinner. Hold on, that's a foot.
No.
Something a foot.
Yeah.
Potatoes don't have feet.
False alarm, it's a mushroom.
I've got no idea.
I don't know.
Ireland.
North Wales.
I'm going to go for... Is it just a country we need?
Sure.
America's big. America.
Yeah.
Ireland.
Oh, mushrooms.
So England.
Fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck me.
Great new start.
Fuck me.
Just don't expect it.
Oh, they'll never get this. Some time in knots.
England.
What's the story?
So a woman's out walking her dog.
Yeah, that Joe walking the dog, yeah?
She sees a little toe sticking out of the ground.
Yeah.
So she calls the police. And they send in the full force.
Right.
SWAT team, not SWAT team, like CID, crime scene investigators. They start going through the whole forest, trying to find clues as to why there's a foot there.
Yeah.
And then the head detective gets there and he's like, oh, it's a fucking potato.
Surely the foot detective would go. The head detective. yeah, just a little quick.
That's good.
See, I thought it was a potato See, I thought they were served it. Someone was served it up at a restaurant, like a.
No.
That's the great thing about this segment.
Yeah.
Always throws you for 6.
And this is in England.
Yeah.
God.
You
Tell me more.
Ever found a piece of food that looks like a body part?
Have you seen like the sexy carrot? Like the. See, it looks like it's got 2 legs and it's sort of doing like a pose.
That's nice. Yeah.
Would you eat it if you got one of them? Like a cool looking thing.
Yeah.
It's got a shelf life, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So
After
about
picture and then
These things perish, don't they?
yeah.
Mould.
You freeze it maybe, but then
That was headline news.
will we see headline news again?
There's plenty more where that came from. Headlines all around the world, every day, generating more and more news.
which almost makes you question why for the first episode we've gone for fucking England. No doubt a story from today.
England.
Anyway, it's Valentine's Day. Well, it was yesterday, depending on when this goes out.
Yeah,
Could
true.
have been out. We did this last time. The first episode was love and Valentine's.
Yeah.
And I thought, it'd be nice to do that again. You know, if you're not broke, don't fix it. Headline news is broken.
Plus, it saves coming up with like new stuff. You know?
Valentine's Day. What are you up to?
Not much. Jenna don't really believe in Valentine's Day.
I mean, you wouldn't after fucking 4 years. You wouldn't, would you?
I'm not a romantic anyway. Like, I bought her a teddy bear once with a heart on it, and I thought that was good enough.
What is, mate?
Zoe pointed out that in your flat you've got a cushion with you and Jenna on it.
Yeah.
Love. I just thought it was a generic model couple.
What can we say? What can we say?
Was that you?
Yeah, good looking couple. I was caressing, not like in a sexual way, just like hugging her.
Yeah.
I felt
That's
like a
real
model.
sexual.
He said, can you put your, like, because I could done my own separate one. So you can put your hand on your shoulder and like look down, like that pose.
Yeah.
I was so stiff, I was just like looking like this.
Oh, so this you went and had a proper photo shoot.
Well,
done
it was
for
a
this.
favour for a friend because he does photography at uni. We're thinking about doing a duvet.
Oh yeah.
Proper-
The spare bedroom.
Yeah. Chuck that on it.
Will this be commercially available?
On sale.
I want the whole set.
We done our mum and dad some curtains. Not our mum and
yeah.
dad. We're not brother and sister. I want to make that clear. No incest.
Oh, you kids.
Max.
Hello.
First anniversary.
Yeah,
Right by Valentine's Day. Bold move.
very exciting. Very exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Are you romantic?
I don't know yet. I guess we'll find
It's
out.
been a year.
Yeah, I've been saving it up for Valentine's Day.
What's the most romantic thing you've done thus far?
I bought her a Switch.
Nice.
That was
Is that the one that you're using?
yeah. No, she bought me one.
All right. Okay.
That's fun. You know,
Who bought it first?
I bought her one. Last August? You know, and then I was watching her play, and I was like, "That's pretty cool." She was like, "Just you wait, just you wait, Max."
Keep going.
One more.
Oh, who boy?
So she kind of gave the game away in the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was doing really well then. If she just shut up to begin with.
Really disappointed.
Yeah.
What about you, Tom?
Valentine's Day? No, it's not. We don't really do that kind of thing. Not for me. We like to do things throughout the year anyway. Just like every now and then you go on a little date. Doesn't matter how long you've been together.
Have you had a lockdown date?
Not really, because obviously there's 4 of us in the house, isn't there? We did do Come Dine With Me.
Yeah.
For a bit, but we only got through 2, and then
Food poisoning.
yeah.
Ever had a bad date, bad experience? Go on, Max.
Don't all look at me at once. So this was a few years before I met my girlfriend.
Yeah, you'd hope so.
Yeah, it bloody was.
You old romantic, you.
Oh.
Bored of you now.
So there was a girl that used to come into a woman that used to come into my work.
Yeah.
And she was giving me the googly eyes. So we were chatting, and she was like, "Oh, we should go for a drink sometime." I was like,
You're like,
"Okay."
hello.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Eyes are all over the place.
So I said, "Great idea. I work here, and I get 50% off." So I was like,
You said that.
Yeah.
You don't need to say it, do you? Sometimes
Did you
things
actually say that though?
should be
Yeah.
left unsaid.
I'm not sure that gives off the best impression.
Yeah.
"Good with money."
Cheap.
So that was your worst date?
Well, no. So there's it's a lot more to the story. So she says,
It's your story, man.
"Oh, mate, I got some friends coming." And I'm like, "Yeah, bruv. So have I." So I invite Tom McManus,
It's a great reference.
great friend of the podcast. So he gets there. It's just me and him drinking, and she pops
Half-price drink.
she pops along, and she sits down with her friends. And I'm like, "Oh, you're right, yeah." And then she starts making out with the guy next to her.
Poor lad.
So I was working that night, and I had no idea how badly it had gone, and came over. And I saw her just getting off with this guy, and I looked at you, and you just looked at me and were like, "Don't fucking say it."
I didn't know what was going on.
It's like, don't. You were laughing by this point.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think.
I was delirious.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, sort of thing. Yeah.
You had to, didn't you?
I didn't
State
laugh or
shock.
cry.
I once got rejected over text, but didn't realise I was getting rejected. I was like, "Do you want to go out on a date tonight? Like, just go to the park or something, have a walk?" And she put, "I don't know." And I like, when she spelt it out, I didn't know how to say it. So I was like, "What's this?" I thought "dunno" was spelt like an anagram.
Maybe she was
but
going
dunno.
like, "Dunno." Like
Dunno, yeah.
Charlie Slothwood.
I didn't
Was it
understand what "dunno" meant at the time. Thought it was an anagram.
Right, is this what you're telling the courts? I didn't understand what "dunno" meant.
So I forgot the full story. But revolves around "dunno."
You fill in the fucking gaps.
So ironically, you don't know the story.
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly.
In terms of bad dates, I haven't had many bad dates, but
No.
yeah, I'm a great catch. But the setting can be bad. So I've had terrible meals. It does ruin the vibe a bit.
Yeah.
When you're sat there and you've got something really shit on your plate. And you're just like, oh, fucking hell. It's hard to pick it up after that.
Ruined it.
Yeah.
I'll see that. But
But it's not your fault. It's,
No.
as I tell
chef's.
myself. That's so true, yeah.
But I get, with these dates with your already girlfriend,
Yes.
so that kind of helps, because I imagine it's easy to get thrown off if it's on a first date.
Yeah.
Everyone.
You can laugh
Things
about
things
it.
are going wrong because even though it's not your fault, it's just
Yeah, where'd you take you first on your first date? Where'd you go?
Classic cinema. Went for a drink. I called her up, asked her, very straightforward. She was happy to go, obviously.
Obviously. Wow.
Yeah.
Very arrogant.
Why wouldn't she? Why wouldn't she?
Film buff?
No.
She'd love my segment.
Probably. That's why it didn't work out.
Cinema's a bold choice, though, for first date.
I was younger. I don't know. I just thought, it's easy enough.
Old enough to get a drink, though.
Yeah, so it was probably college. Yeah, prior to that, I've never really kind of gone on like dates with people. Not when it was all at stake, because we kind of knew each other already. That was probably the highest stakes for a date, because it was, I just asked her out kind of thing. So
would you take something like a first date to a romantic film?
I wouldn't do a cinema again. I think it's it's not a good date.
Should we have a quick news segment, which is
Headline.
I want more headline news.
not headlines.
Where from the British Isles is he?
It's Stephen Lies with a twist.
Oh.
That's right. But first of all, we need this segment jingle. Yeah, that's right, Dave. Let's take it away.
I want it to be Joe again.
Stephen Lies. Stephen Sweet Little Lies. Oh yeah, he's proper fit and gives me a wide on.
Wow.
The best
That was me on the recorder there. Calvin Harris produced that. Nice there. Joe, you've got a tweet or a status, something from one of us. We don't know who yet.
No.
We have to work out who said it. Joe, what is it?
On the 13th of June 2009, this person put on Facebook, "I know my willies."
Are we saying WILLIES?
Yes.
Ooh, it's not Dave.
2009. How old are you?
I would have been 10.
I was-
10, yeah. This is
No.
it. See, Joe.
10
he's a
long
young boy.
I was 19.
Could be Tom.
It could be.
I was old enough to know what a willy was,
Yeah.
but to rank them like that?
Well, you're not ranking them. You're just saying, look, I know what I'm talking about when it comes to
I
it.
know
that's
my
true.
willies.
Yeah.
I think it's one of these two.
Easy.
I think it's Stephen.
I think it's Stephen.
It's definitely one of these two because they're trying to pin it on.
I wouldn't say I know my willies. I mean, I do, but it's not.
I don't know my willies.
Yeah, there you go.
I know my willies.
Is it Willies as in penises or Williams?
Bro, no, I think
I'd love this to have been 9-year-old Dave.
It's spelt right as well. So I think
It wouldn't be me.
I think it could be either of them.
It's the kind of quirky thing Stephen would
Exactly.
say, you know.
So,
If it is me, I've completely forgotten, but I don't think it is me.
so let's go round. Let's go round and feel like why would you pull it? Why would you?
In fact, what were we doing in our life
Yeah.
in 2009?
I was in
Yeah.
year 9.
in year
So-
9.
Year 9.
Peak Willie.
Surrounded by willies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good question.
If your school, if my school experience was anything.
I think
Yeah.
it sounds like a Tom thing.
Words.
It sounds like a Tom joke.
I know my willies. Yeah.
No,
I know
no.
my willies.
I mean, if it is me, I haven't written that. But 19 years old, I would have been in college, you know, planning for the future, kind of
You planned this.
just working hard.
It's definitely one of these two.
Definitely Stephen.
Stephen.
The way they're pinning it on me.
He's
Well,
because you're
what
pinning it on us.
One
I
of
just-
these clowns is going along with it here because the other one's leading them.
All right, so okay, maybe I'm the clown, and it's you.
Max used to post a lot of shit.
Yeah,
I
shit.
think Max
Stuff like I know my willies.
I think
I reckon it's Tom.
I think it might be Max. You
I'm
know.
going Tom.
Fair play.
I think it's Max.
I think
I'm going to go Dave.
I'm going to go Dave. Oh no, fuck it. I'm going to go Stephen.
Who was it, Joe?
It was Max.
There we go.
Was it?
No.
You know
I
what?
honestly don't
I
remember.
know my willies.
Devastating.
How old were you?
Good guess.
You would have been like
No,
16.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I don't want to move the
16-year-old Max.
You would have been year 11.
Yeah.
Should have been.
Was this the year of the prom king?
It was. Should be doing GCSE revision, mate. Or maybe that was
I believe it was me.
biology revision.
Maybe, yeah.
No idea. Do you know what? It's probably just me, you know, knowing my audience and knowing that they come to me for a specific
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
And that is my knowledge of
Your knowledge
the
of penises.
male
Yeah.
genitalia.
Wow.
And
Which you previously admitted know nothing about.
Yeah.
I feel like you may have identified someone by the penis, like maybe a dick pic was sent. You were the detective,
yeah.
and then
Had
after
a
solving
line-up,
the case, you're like,
Back.
I
That's
know
my
my
dad.
willies.
No, my willies.
That's
Yeah,
Uncle Barry.
Hey.
As long as it says.
Thank you for that great quote there.
Yeah,
Joe,
yeah.
well done.
Unexpected.
Good work. Now back to the worst dates ever. Dave.
Worst day ever. Well, I for a friend that I've told me this story. He allows his girlfriend to go on dates with other blokes only if they go out for a takeaway. So then she brings him something home afterwards. So it's like prostitution.
Is he
but with food.
is he a cuckold?
Well, I don't know. She just says
That
go
is
on
a cook.
dates and make sure it's a takeaway and then bring it back.
Sure, you could get a doggy bag.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. Well, yeah. I think that's it. She don't touch her food.
She didn't come home tonight, but I'll have it for breakfast.
So she dates other guys.
Yeah, just so then she can go on dates and then bring back her boyfriend food.
But no, it's not just that though, is it? Because she's going on a date.
I reckon it's.
Are they homeless?
I don't know.
No, that's the only thing to me that would make sense. Unless
How
they're
can you
really
be that lazy
Unless
cooking?
they're
you know?
really poor. This could be like a horrible, like
Yeah.
really, you know, harrowing
Desperate
story.
situation.
A desperate family.
Just go out there and do what you got to
Yeah.
do and bring us
Might
back
be
some
one of those stories
chips.
like Robin Hood, you know, like urban legend sort of thing. Like
Robin Hood dated the rich.
heard it through the grapevine, but I could see.
We haven't made a film about
Could
this.
see it happening.
Oh, they have.
If your girlfriend said, "I'm going out with another guy tonight, but I'll bring you back a pizza," what are you thinking?
It depends where it is. If it's Domino's.
Domino's.
Meant to be Domino's.
No pizza. No more good day.
Yeah, well, okay, we know Dominus. And I'm fucking
If it's
leaving.
Domino's, I'm thinking.
You're thinking at least, which is something. You know?
You're dropping her off, aren't you?
There's no sleeping involved or kissing or anything. Or
Well, you don't know about because if it's a date.
yeah.
Sorry, go
No,
on.
I don't think I could. A bit like prostitution.
I
innit?
couldn't. That is the last
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's the last
It's quite
thing.
scummy as well, isn't it? For the other bloke.
Yeah, exactly.
Being used for your money.
What about you, Tom? Worst dates?
I don't know really. To be honest, I've not really had any bad dates. I found some on the world of the internet.
Yeah, man.
That were quite fun. Met a girl at local McDonald's after school one day when I was 15. We talked, then exchanged numbers. She asked if I'd go out with her the next day. Thought she was gorgeous, and when she said I should dress up, I expected something special. She took me to her grandma's funeral.
What?
Wow.
From reading online, the girls are really weird stories, and guys are massive dicks. This one's just awful. One time before a date, maybe due to slight nerves, I had one of those nervous type shits that was very loose and a total bitch to wipe up. Every time I saw clean paper, another tiny turtle's head would creep out. Anyway, I ended up over wiping somewhat and turned my starfish a bit red. Fast forward a couple of hours, I'm there at the fairground with the hottest girl I've ever dated. I was punching my weight a bit, punching above my weight, but she seemed to be into me. This was the first time we'd been out. She decided she wanted to go on this spinning cylinder from hell, literally just a cylinder that spun around so fast she stuck to the walls. And then, so at the end of it, she says, do you want to come back to mine? So after an hour or so of light fondling, there we are in my bedroom, stripping down. I'll never forget the look on her face as I peeled off my white briefs to reveal a gusset of red and brown skid marks, the likes of which I'd never before witnessed. It was hideous. Understandably, she recoiled and made the decision she'd rather have a lift home. That was an awkward car drive.
The hottest girl at the fair as well. That is like
that's pretty
Sandy in Greece.
Brutal.
Maybe that's what happened in Greece. Maybe that's Danny Zuko. Oh, fucking Nora.
So I went to Black Jackets.
Now it's time for the viewers' worst dates.
Okay.
We had hundreds. I feel sad, but I'm also happy that people can open up to us in such a way. This first one is from George.
Oh.
Went on a date in about year 9 with a girl from the year above. Ooh, player. And I'd seen the whole cinema yawn trick and did it whilst I had my arm over her. She started to feel my biceps, so I tensed it for the duration of the 2-hour film. I had cramp for about 5 hours after. And she wanted to hold my hand and I could hardly move it, so I looked like a wet wipe. I didn't read the end of this. She ended up cheating on me a year later. All my fault, I think.
Well done. That'll teach you for tensing your biceps.
Red in the face.
What?
For the whole relationship.
That's what I think. How was he ever going to keep that up? That first impression is
Just always wants to hold the bicep.
God damn it. Yeah,
Proper
bless
blood
him.
vessel, wouldn't you?
Oh, mate.
Not his fault for the cheating though.
No.
No,
To think.
Never your fault.
Yeah.
Unless you'd done the cheating first, then
Yeah.
Didn't say that though.
come see, come sir.
It's weird that a girl would go for a guy younger, especially at that age.
Yeah?
Got to question her judgment. Okay, this one's a little bit of a long one, but bear with. It's good. I had finally, after months of trying, got this girl to go on a date with me to the cinema and to maybe have dinner afterwards if all was going well.
Oh.
The first problem was that today of all days was the trains were on strike, so instead of getting a train, I decided, let's not get a taxi, but instead run all the way to Reading, which is about an hour. Which means I got there 45 minutes late, but was also sweating my tits off. So the first 25 minutes, me and my date just went shopping for new clothes. So the money saved on a taxi was never spent on that. We went to the cinema to watch what I thought was Valkyrie, a serious film about a failed assassination on Hitler, which was rerunning this weekend. When we sat down, looked at our tickets to realise he'd actually booked tickets for a rerun of the kids' film Valiant, which is a cartoon about messenger pigeons. After the film, if things can get any worse, I slipped down the stairs walking out the cinema and broke my leg. Meaning an ambulance had to be called to take me and my well-embarrassed date to the hospital. The girl spent 5 hours in there before I got my cast. She was so nice and sweet and insisted she wouldn't leave me until it was done. That's quite nice.
Yeah,
That's nice.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's a good woman there.
That's 666.
666.
666. Just a beat.
Devil's within it. Should have mentioned Valkyrie. I remember that film.
It's interesting. The first story was, problems with your arms. Second one with your legs.
Legs.
And they were good legs, and
They were amazing legs. They're very good legs.
Yeah, that's probably why he fell. It's probably why. Or he slipped in his own pool of sweat.
Problem is, I never dated when I was young, so I don't know the struggles of having to keep a cost-efficient date.
See, I was always too scared to get put down.
Put down. Fucking hell. Who are you asking for dates?
I don't fancy that.
The worst date I've ever been on, we organised to go on a walk, which is ideal, as there would be a mutual meeting ground.
You know what that means?
Yeah, I don't. It was in the summer, so I thought, what better way to start the date than to give her some flowers to make a good first impression. She seemed normal, and I didn't really know the area, so she led the way up on the walk. We came up to a church, and I thought, nice surroundings. She's done well to pick this out. She then said, follow me, grabbed my hand and started running through the graveyard. So we were running until we stopped at a grave. She put the flowers on this grave, pulled me in close and said, she can see us both now. I absolutely shat myself and ran like fuck. I never spoke to her again. Turned out the grave was her friend's mum, and it's where she took all her first dates. Mad.
Her friend's mum.
Yeah.
I can understand your mum's mum.
Or mum.
Your,
Even that would be weird.
your grandma.
To be honest.
Your mum's, yeah.
What'd you make of this one, Granny?
I can imagine her pulling him in tight. She can see us both now.
That is a strange date.
Yeah.
She like it. She like it.
You can't leave me now.
The only thing you can do at a graveyard is try and look for your own name on a grave. Which I imagine this girl probably has for each of her dates. It's not as fresh. That's horrible.
It was close to your age when he died.
Took a girl out once, and we were sat down in a pub. She went to get us a drink, came back with some Jaeger bombs, which I knew straight away would do me in, as I have the most pathetic stomach in the UK. I drank the Jaeger bomb and sat there with a crazy amount of spit just filling my mouth as I tried not to be sick. I'd just been to the toilet, so that would have been really weird to go back so quickly. So I sat there holding the sit back until I couldn't hold it in for much longer. So I pretended to drop my phone under the table so I could be sick in my coat pocket, and she wouldn't find out. I got away with it. But later that night, we were outside waiting for a taxi and it started to rain. She didn't have a coat, but I couldn't give her mine as I had sick in my pocket. Instead, I gave her a lecture about cold and self-care over appearance. Not spoken since. The pressure must have got to him when he thinks,
God forbid I go back to the toilet.
she's going to think I'm up to something. Surely the thought of, oh, he's got the shits or he's doing drugs is better than sick in your own coat pocket.
I read one, some guy who went to the toilet. The date was going really well. He went to the toilet, so he washed his hands and went to the hand dryer and it was broken. And he thought, oh, fuck it, I'll try and fix it. I think he'd had a drink. And he got electrocuted. He flew back into the wall, hit his head, and his hair was on end. And he was just a bit all over the place. But he didn't want to tell her, so he went back to the date and carried on. And it said, but she never called him back, but she thought that he'd gone and taken drugs in the toilet because he was acting really weird. It's like, just fucking tell her what happened. It's kind of funny.
Imagine saying that, though. Just pissed into an electric socket.
That's not what happened. It's not.
You can watch that one back. You'll get the story. We'll have one more from Josh Wright.
Like Mark Wright.
Yeah, very similar. Same spelling.
Pick any name.
I'm full of them.
Just keep setting me up, baby.
Once took a girl out that purposely didn't bring any money with her. I told her not to worry and I'd buy the drinks. She went to the bar when I went to the toilet, and when I came back she had ordered us 2 doubles each, shots of tequila and Jaeger bombs for us and 5 staff behind the bar. I walked straight past her and out the door. What would you do in that scenario? You know, she knows you're paying and she's gone a little bit all out with your money.
I mean, the 5 staff behind the bar is like obviously atrocious.
Yeah.
That's just, you can kind of maybe forgive the drinks. Well, okay, it's going to be that kind of night. Probably wouldn't have done that myself, but okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're buying other people's drinks with my money. No.
I appreciate him just going, you know, it's not the person for me.
Yeah.
First date is when you're on your best behaviour, trying to get a good impression, and she's done that.
Yeah, made herself.
I mean, if she's doing that now, you know,
Yeah.
God forbid.
Oh man, yeah.
God forbid.
Takes to a restaurant, carvery.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a York spun yourself, mate. You don't want that.
I'd have just paid for our 2, and then you can sort them out.
There was one. This one tugged at my heartstrings a little bit. It's from Generally Josh.
Like Jake and Josh.
It's quick.
Yeah.
I was stood up at Liverpool Lime Street after taking a 2-hour train journey from Northampton. I was there for the 8 hours because I didn't have an open return. I was too nervous to get it fixed. And to add to that, I only had 20 quid on me. That's devastating. He stood up in a place you had to travel ages to.
Yeah.
Probably told his family. Had his best polo shirt on. You've been to Northampton,
Oh
haven't you?
yeah. Same thing happened.
Yeah.
No, I went with Jenna. That was we mentioned that on the Love one as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
we did.
oh.
what's the
I don't point out that we're
chances?
just repeating material. Come on.
Wait till I get in on later.
So thank you very much for everyone getting involved. There's quite a lot of cinema ones, so I think in general, fuck the cinema off. Speaking of which,
What?
it's time for IMAX, and of course we have a jingle for it. We have a jingle.
Really excited for this.
Only 3 things are certain in life: death, tax, and IMAX.
What drivel will it be this week? Probably some shit about him and Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh, great.
There's a Trump noise at the end. Okay. Big
I
fart.
fucking know that, Tom. Clearly a callback to the Halloween episode of IMAX. Yeah? This shows Stephen's a good fan.
Yeah, man.
He knows all the knowledge.
Not sure it was.
Whoopi
Mentioned
Goldberg.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Not sure if it was.
Mentioned IMAX,
Oh, Max.
all the things you need.
IMAX is light entertainment.
Yeah.
What do you mean fucking light entertainment? Fuck off, light entertainment.
You've been
Yeah.
basically windmilling your cock around in the audio room, just saying, "Oh, what shit's gonna hit the wall and stick this week?"
I think we'll find that IMAX, when it was still going, informed and educated the nation of this great country that we live in.
You seem to be, just diverting from what's going on here.
Yeah.
Where's IMAX?
I thought we cancelled it.
Oh, you can't be cancelled, and it seems like the headlines ran a little bit short. I need to fill it in. You must have something. You must have a back catalogue of great movie reviews that you've done.
It's not a movie per se, but
Is it ever?
it's like a charity thing that I did with a few friends a few years ago.
Right.
Like Peter Pan.
I can relate.
It's about love. It's like a love thing.
Oh, it fits the theme.
It does,
Yeah.
yeah. It's kind of it's fortunate that in many
like
ways.
that.
Yeah.
Very fortunate, yeah. I live a life,
Yeah.
It's not movie related, so I don't know if the audience will love it. But so if you don't love it, that's why. Yeah, I think Joe's got it.
Take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Blind Date, and here is your host, Miss Sarah Black.
Well, which of our 3 lads will be lucky tonight? Let's meet the man who has to choose just one of them.
Oi, oi, Scylla. What a pleasure and a privilege. Where do you want me?
The kitchen table.
Ha! What a bonny lass.
Can I take you home?
No, we best let the fellas get first dibs. What's gotten into you?
Well, I am a bit thirsty.
Tee-hee. Anyway, shall we get this show on the road? Okay, number 1.
Oh, I like you. I'd vote for you.
Bit keen. Anyway, people have said I'm a great reviewer of movies, so I know how critics work. If you had to critique me, what would you say?
Just silly little things.
Like what?
You're absolutely right.
Fuck off. Scrap that guy. On to number 2.
Hello.
Wow, what a pleasant sounding man. How are you?
Oh, great question, Max. Out my head.
What?
Feeling my muff.
Oh, I like you. I'd vote for you.
Silly, you randy bugger. Anyway, number 2.
Have you brought your little friend with you?
Yeah?
Who's that?
I'm joined by my co-host. She's called Buck. No! Stop it. Hey, stop it. Move. Buck, move out the way. I'll put her in a timeout. Hey! Right, timeout.
For God's sake. Look, let's just move on. Number 3.
Ryan!
Fuck it. Still want to take me home, Scylla? I'm afraid you won't have to gag in for those 2.
Yes, but you've got a very, very big...
Damn straight.
No! Stop it. Hey, stop it. Move. Buck, move out the way. I'll put her in a timeout. Hey! Right, timeout.
I feel like, IMAX may have been lost again with the sort of hello and There's other sounds out in the world, Max.
Yeah.
Basic tropes in it. You're kind of working off it's the same shit, isn't
We're
it?
sort of like...
It's a new year.
Yeah.
Sort of like we all use words and stuff,
Max,
It's not like
I
that.
think you should go out in the hallway, get some fresh air, mate, because you're just chatting shit now.
Disappointing.
First headlines, now IMAX.
Headlines a great new segment. You're going to regret this. The fans come flocking to my calls.
Tom, would you check on him?
Yeah, sure.
He doesn't look well. Yeah.
hello.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello, you. Yeah.
It's for the listeners at home. We've been joined by our great friend Des Perrett.
That's me.
I remember.
Des,
well.
you've got a lovely glow to you. How's life?
Oh, not so bad, Stephen. Not so bad. Lockdown's tough, but then again, as you know about me, I'm a lonely man. I don't see many people. I don't talk to many people.
It's just another day.
It's business as usual, Stephen.
Yeah, man. And business is booming from the looks of things. Last time we saw you, it was early October.
This is true.
How's life and how's your love life?
Obviously, you'll remember last time I was set up with a lovely lady.
Yeah, with a woman.
with a woman. Maybe I didn't react too well on the show, but we did go out on a date.
Surprising.
We heard a bit of the date.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said some things, but we're talking about human beings here, and
exactly.
I've got needs, so I've got to take what I can get.
What did you get, Des?
we went out.
I imagine it was more than a mouthful. Looking at Catherine Fisher.
Well, she's one hell of a woman, Steve.
She's a spicy.
She's a whole lot of woman.
She's like 2 in 1.
Surprisingly confident of surprisingly confident for her size and smell.
You're always having a threesome with her.
Did you have a second date with old Catherine?
No. The first date didn't go so well. I tried, but. Oh, you know how it is, Stephen. It's even a man like myself. There comes a point where you have to say no more. Come on, She'd shat herself basically, but I didn't want to embarrass her, so I wiped off and finished my ribs.
Yeah.
But no, second date, no, not for me. I wish her all the best.
Did Catherine try and get in touch afterwards, or is it?
No. I'll be honest. I've not heard from her since.
No. Not even walking about. We have.
But it's, I put myself out there, Stephen, and it didn't work out. It didn't work out.
No.
I tried to find love, and I ended up with shit up to my elbows. So
happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
It does. So maybe it's just not for me.
No,
Not for me,
exactly.
All over bloody Manchester and the British Isles looking for ye.
Oh, you two look like a lovely couple.
It's great to be back with me, man. Oh, do you remember me, boys? Fucking Catty Fisher over here, eh? Ready to talk, ready to poke, more like. This fucking bean sprout over here. Talk about me shitting myself. No way! I've been smoking like a fucking chimney, man. Or the COVID. Either one. Very unhealthy. That's why I'm shitting myself so much.
I don't see the link.
Got to.
It's a good job I had COVID at the time. Smell a fucking thing.
You fucking tasted it though, didn't you? Shove your tongue right up there.
I should say, boys, maybe I've not been completely honest with you. I was
fucking having a laugh. I've been out there listening.
I was in a bad place. I was as I said, I was lonely. And,
in bed with Kat.
She asked me to come back, and against my better judgment, I went.
So you've been seeing each other quite a lot?
Thing is, I don't know if you know this, but the country's in a bloody lockdown. And my man's locked me down because he's only gone and planted baby in my womb.
You what?
Oh.
Baby.
Oh, get fucked.
I'm having it. I'm going to give birth to it and we're going to share it.
So when did you get pregnant?
Well, in my bath. Plunging me away. Do you remember that?
I faked it every time.
Well, you can't fake cum coming out your cock. I was real. Fucking real, mate.
Lovely way with words. Catherine.
Talk to me.
How many months? 9?
How would you even know?
Fucking 9. Why'd you have to be nasty to me when the boys are around?
Because I'm ashamed.
Why?
Catherine, can you tell us about the baby?
We've seen one of those, what are they called, sonograms.
Yeah.
Where the doctor shoves his fingers inside and he...
That's not that.
No,
it's where they put jelly on the outside of your
What have I told you about that fucking doctor?
Des, are you hoping for a boy or a girl?
Well, I don't know. I don't know, Stephen. We'll just have to This is a lot to take in.
Captain,
So,
I can't help but notice this big balloon you've got by your feet here.
So I'm hoping for male. I'm hoping for a male baby. I don't know. I could be wrong though. But luckily,
I hope you're fucking wrong.
I've got one of these. It's
a gender reveal.
Gender reveal.
Oh, we've not had this on the podcast.
The doctor sorted this out for me.
When we pulled Ryan's pants down. Yeah.
So I'm gonna pop this balloon.
Go on then.
Hey! Oh.
You what?
Oh.
Fucking gender reveal. No baby came out.
There's a note there. Maybe that has the gender.
You're constipated with shit, not a child. Try eating a vegetable.
You're fucking kidding. I bought baby crib. I've painted walls pink.
You thought it was going to be a boy, didn't you?
Just for a fat poo.
Do you know, I thought I'd be relieved, but for a second there, I picturing little Des Jr.
Would you like to raise my poo as a baby?
No. Yeah, thank you very much.
Little baby.
No. I say baby, not with you. I dodged a bullet there.
I'm so sorry for the scan.
Oh, come on, let's we'll have a shag.
Can we fuck? There's only one thing that would cheer me up. Is if you play that Armax back from earlier. It was really funny.
She's clearly in a state of shock here. Doesn't know what she's saying. She's got baby brain.
She's delirious.
PTSD.
Trap gas has made its way to my brain.
We need to get you to that doctor.
Quick.
Hello.
Yeah. You two,
Miss
a little talk.
Yeah, it's all good.
If you can smell something on the couch, it was just two lovers.
Two lovers, eh?
Going at it.
Yeah. No, they weren't going at it.
No, just verbally.
Yeah.
Oh, do you mean the two people that are going at it outside?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be a fine.
A couple of horn dogs just raw dogging it.
Makes it very hard for me to move on. Speaking of raw dogging it, Tom Looney's in the building. Hey! We've got a jingle, Joe. Fuck me. Here we go. The brand new jingle.
Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's Tom Looney.
Looney.
He's off his fucking head.
Well, there we go.
So these jingles like permanent now. They're kind of going forward.
Yeah. Don't worry, that's staying.
Oh yeah, remember yours? The trump at the end of it.
It's because it always ends with a bit of a soggy,
like a biscuit.
Yeah.
A soggy.
We might have a fart at the beginning and at the end of the intro, but you've just got one.
Just one big
bit of
fart,
shit
isn't it?
in your
Yours.
fucking whole
Yours is just
segment.
shit all the way through. I said it louder.
I'm just gonna
Just one big poo, big watery poo.
Just gonna add the volume to my bit.
Just flying out. Anyway, crazy things done in the name of love.
In the Name of Love is a good song as well.
Yeah.
Martin Garrix.
So, first one here. Alexey Baikov faked his own death as part of a marriage proposal.
Oh.
So he hired an entire production team, had ambulances everywhere, and he got his girlfriend to. So I think his girlfriend obviously must have got a call to come to the scene. When she gets there, he's lying in a pool of blood against a car, and I think a policeman or an ambulance driver comes up and tells her that he's dead. At which point he then jumps up and asks her to marry him.
I'd be fuming if I was
And
her.
she said yes. But
Fucking hell.
What are you doing, you
fuck
bastard?
me.
Yeah, that's a warped mind.
He's the sort of person I think would keep the relationship exciting.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Never a dull moment.
And it sounds like he's probably got money as
Exactly,
well. So.
A little bit of trauma
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, true. He's having heart attacks. She's going, what's he going to do this time? It's our anniversary round the corner. I know what he's up to. You can die there, you prick.
I mean, you don't want to do it too often because it's a bit of a boy who cried wolf kind of thing.
exactly,
At some point you'll actually be dying,
That's what
and
I
she'll
mean.
just be like, "Oh no, come on."
That's what he said.
That was my point. Yeah.
Sorry.
There's a parrot in
really?
here.
See, Zoe's told me I can't propose for another 4 years.
Why not? 4 years?
Her age. She wants to be an adult. No. It's a joke. She wants to get married soon after the engagement. Some people do. I just want to show I'm there.
Yeah. So
She's not into that. Yeah, exactly.
You know, all these fucking rules. You know,
women
relationship. Just
Why do I have to propose?
Yeah.
That's it. In this day and age, anyone can.
I don't want to wear a ring.
Yeah. You could get Matt to propose on your behalf.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
I want a necklace. Anything you do.
Yeah. She wanted a ring for this Valentine's.
Okay.
It's what, like a promise ring or something?
No, just
a ring.
Just like
Celibacy
earrings,
rings?
you know.
Just general rings.
Yeah, man. Like Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. Sorry.
Last one. Oh,
No, take your time, Tom.
Okay. Oh, no.
Not that much time.
Shall I just do one more?
Yeah,
I'll do one more. Okay. So
what a riveting fucking episode of Tom Looney this is turning out to
fuck
be.
me, we digressed, didn't we?
We did.
We do.
That's why
I'm
it's a
not going to
podcast.
force people. I'm not going to kind of take it once it's gone. It's gone. The ship has sailed.
Do
you know what? That's the end of the segment.
No,
That's right. No. Do you know what? Is it?
Yes! It was that easy.
Okay, no, I've got one more.
time
Got one more.
fucking
You
IMAX
fucking
next
you prick. Right.
Just a smaller episode.
Right. So, 21-year-old girl. She got him married. She got.
That's all I'm fucking hearing.
You can do it as much as you want. IMAX isn't going to start playing.
Yeah, you can do. Reload the thing.
He's desperate, mate. He comes across as desperate.
No, it doesn't. So I'm going to edit it to make it
You're like a
seem
small
I'm
man, you know.
No, not at all.
You're so insecure
I think we
about
know
your
the
own
small one
segment that you can't just let this play out.
Fuck off! Did you not hear that? I brought Cilla Black back.
Yeah, I know. And if you were okay with it,
one
you'd
night
keep quiet
only.
while I did my bit.
What?
Real name was Cilla White.
Yeah.
No, Dora of Barry White.
Anyway, he threw acid in her face, but they still got married. It's fine. It's just it was a funny.
What? Sorry, what?
Yeah, it's a weird story.
No, can you actually say it? Because that was.
So it was a 21-year-old girl. She got involved with a married guy. So didn't know about his family. When she found out, she dumped him. But then he got annoyed, arranged for some thugs to throw some lye in her face, which blinded her and scarred her. He denied any involvement, but was found guilty and sentenced to 14 years in prison, at which time they wrote to each other a lot. When they got out, he divorced his wife and they got married and spent their lives together.
Fucking hell.
Wow.
Well, she's got to be a bit.
And she died holding his hand.
It's like Stockholm syndrome, isn't it?
Could be.
Yeah.
Could be.
Thank you very much, Tom Looney.
Yeah,
Sorry.
really loony stuff.
It's now time for Dave's Raves.
We have a jingle, guys.
Joe!
Need to get this producer on a leash.
Yeah, man. This is the Dave Raves jingle. Where do ducks go when it rains? David Reese explores and explains.
It's Dave's Raves, Dave's Raves. Gotta get those Dave's Raves. He's angry.
Really good. Yeah.
Love the Carpenters.
I didn't rush any of these.
It might not be us. We might not be the problem.
Right, so first on the list, not my Chinese order.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, I'm here all week.
Look at him, he's furious.
First thing, I was thinking the other day, and I wouldn't want to be an English teacher.
Oh.
You couldn't be, could you?
I mean, specifically the subject.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, Jamaican one.
not an English one. The reason being is because of all the marking. Yeah.
You do have to read a lot more.
Exactly.
History's the same.
Yeah.
RE.
Maths is what you want. It's right, it's wrong, fuck off.
Yeah.
See, with maths, you get the answer already on the marking sheet, don't
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
To interpret anything.
Exactly. You've got to go, oh, you meant this.
Yeah, to be fair, English would be a
English is a lot of psychology, philosophy, all this shit.
Catering, in terms of their theory.
Surely theory would be the easier one, though. It's like with English, it's like if somebody writes a good story, that's going to be tough to mark.
Yeah.
Because you don't have something there that's going, these are the answers.
Exactly.
What I'd struggle with is art, because, you know, I think
so does
you have to interpret. Let it go, mate. You have to interpret, you know, art. You might not see something. A student could go, no, it's this, and then you go, oh.
So somebody stapled or sellotaped a banana to a wall, and it sold for like $100,000.
Wow.
When that's selling for 100 grand, how is an
What are
art
we doing
teacher
wrong?
meant to go?
Max did that and got a fine off his landlord.
£100,000 fine.
All the same.
Human, mate.
My next rave is. I hate it when you go to take a shortcut and it turns out the shortcut's just as long as the other way.
Fuck me.
Yeah. Been there many times.
Yeah.
It's not a fucking shortcut after all.
No, exactly.
This reminds me of an observation that Max did about the dates. And Max, it's just been January. Did you do the little?
Yeah, I've
mess
done
up?
that. Yeah, I've
You
already
made that
done
mistake.
You wrote 2020, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I wrote 1998, mate.
I usually get lost with my shortcuts. You look like a swimmer.
Yeah.
Hey.
There you go.
Well, from there up, you
Michael Phelps.
Michael
Olympic legend Michael Phelps.
I think he's won the most.
Yeah.
Most medals ever.
Yes, famous swimmer.
But COVID's taken it.
Come on, pool.
This isn't fucking COVID, mate. This is years of abuse to her body.
Yeah.
Sorry,
That's
shortcuts.
all right. No worries. I overthink things sometimes, like situations, and I really panic about it. So the other
Sorry to
day,
hear that.
yeah, that's all right. The other day I was really worrying if I was in the middle of the desert and I accidentally pissed on a camel whilst riding it. How would the camel react? And in my head, I was proper getting panicked, going, would the camel kick me off? And if the camel did kick me off and ran off, I'm stranded on the middle of a desert.
Had you been smoking the weed?
No, funny enough,
Eating
no.
a lot of cheese before
It
bed.
was just one of those things, just sitting there, thinking away in my own mind. And I was just thinking, it's just devastating. If this
In your
happens.
mind, how did it react?
Well, I did get kicked off.
Right.
And the camel did run off.
The camel was a horse.
I think if you did it, the camel would have the ump with you.
Hey, I really like that.
I'm coming back in that top 10 list more than once next year, right?
Get it.
Yeah, I love that.
My last one is, in America, there's different time zones.
Yeah.
There's a road where one time's an hour before, one time's an hour after.
Yeah.
Imagine that being a club like that, and half of the bar is an hour in front, and half of the bar is an hour behind. You're on the dance floor, just turned 18, go over to the dance floor, the park, the bit where they sell alcohol, and they're like, you can't get it, you're 17.
21 in America anyway.
Yeah, 21 in America. You're 20, mate, you can't can't get
3 years
anything.
too young.
Exactly.
There's two little islands in the Bering Straits. One's owned by Russia and thingy, and obviously Russia and America. And if you sail between them, you travel back 24 hours in time because it crosses the date line. So.
How does that work?
When we went to
mate.
Portsmouth on tour, we went back a few years, didn't we?
All backwards over there.
Yeah.
I swear there is a place like
He's
that.
not proving us wrong.
Ladies and gentlemen, Portsmouth's finest.
Michael Phelps.
He thinks he's Michael Phelps. Don't tell him.
I think there. I'm pretty sure there is a place like that.
Yeah.
There are places in America where the housing's.
Don't listen to him.
Yeah, so listen to this fucking guy, eh? Fucking hell. It's boring, mate. Yeah.
Another one I've got is taking your coat off on a train.
That was Dave Graves.
Thank you. I'm here all week.
Dave's raves.
Dave's raves.
Are you fucking kidding me? I spend hours on a train. It's that time for Put It to the Max.
Put it to the max. Put it to the max.
To the max.
To the max. This is from Dylan Elliott.
Hey.
Hello, lads. I'm writing to tell you I've recently got on my first job. However, the man sat next to me stinks of shit.
Tom knows how that feels.
Let him read it. Come on,
What
Dave.
the fuck?
He stinks of shit and always bellows controversial things. Just wanted some advice since you're used to Max.
I didn't write this. I swear.
Love the podcast. Dave is the GOAT.
Oh, stop it.
And this was sent from Dylan's iPhone.
Oh.
I think goats aren't that good, you know.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's saying that because my laugh.
So should we act this out? We've got a couple of colleagues, maybe a boss.
Yeah.
What should we go for?
I'm going to be Dylan in this.
I'll be the stinky. Do you want to give me a name?
Pete, Stinky Pete. I'll be the cleaner.
Okay.
Just doing the bins and that.
Excuse me, do you know where the local the bin shop is? I'm collecting all these. Oh Jesus! What's that smell?
It's these cleaners that they come over here from bloody continents and they don't know right from left.
Jesus!
Are you saying Jesus or cheeses?
I thought it was the bin.
Well, it might be because you haven't fucking changed them. You're too busy quipping in my fucking office.
Oh!
Less talky, more walkie to the sprays and whatnot and what have you.
I need to go do the window.
Oh, you need to jump out of them. Dishing them, pissing them out, having your siestas, haven't you? Hey?
An irrelevant side.
I'm happy with that.
I'm just bloody stink.
It's probably Dylan over there, the new boy. New boy.
What's his name? Dylan. I thought it was Darren. It really threw me off.
It probably is him actually.
Yeah. Don't even have glasses on. What are you trying to do? Put yourself in the eye. Bloody hell.
I've got my bone sticks out sometimes.
Yeah. So does Dylan's. Look at him.
Well, there you go, Dylan.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, in amongst that somewhere, there's some kind of problem management.
What I'd say is maybe get something on your own desk that smells nice. A candle.
I'll let every 30 minutes.
You might need every 15.
15.
But in all seriousness, if this person does smell really bad, then you should probably just have a private conversation with a manager who can. Because these things need to be talked about. You can't be inflicting that on others, can you?
He's saying stuff as well. He's saying terrible stuff. So mention that to the manager as well.
Yeah, maybe.
Being racist.
Stop being so fucking sensitive.
He who smelt it dealt it. So maybe it's your own shit.
It's time now for the final question. It's
that time already.
Question.
Are we allowed to sing?
Some people are going to watch this and say Stephen didn't have a final question prepared, but I'm going to say whatevs.
Joke's on them.
If you had to be in love with a man, who would it be? I'd go for.
I'll probably go with Tom Hardy. He seems like someone that would protect me.
Yeah.
Take care of me.
I'm going to go Chris Evans, but I've got to make it clear, not the Radio 1 DJ.
Captain America.
Yeah.
Do they love us back?
He seems nice.
Yeah.
What, sorry?
In this question, do they also love us back, or do we just love
Try
them?
not to. Try not to, Tom Hardy. Go on.
Just desperately in love with someone who will never feel the same.
Yeah.
And your life just fucking unravels, mate.
You go for Michael Phelps?
Yeah.
Yeah, love him.
Who would you pick?
Cliff Richard.
Yeah. Are you thinking he dies? Wonga.
Yeah, Wonga, and he's close.
Yeah.
He's very close.
Yeah. What about you, Tom?
I don't know.
With Max and
Jason
Cliff?
Bateman, he came into my head.
Yeah.
There we have it. Really good final question.
Yeah.
God, it's a good job you kind of think of these in advance, because
Sorry.
Really good debate there as well. Really enjoyed that.
Jingle.
Yeah, we did.
Right. Jingle.
To be fair, in all things considered, like that was a better kind of effort on the spot than in the news was.
Yeah.
And that had been planned, hadn't it?
Headline news.
Headline news.
It's the headline.
Do you reckon if you lived with someone for long enough, you would just love them? If it was like opposite sex, not related?
You become attached to them.
Yeah.
I think it's more of a bond.
How many years do you think that would take?
6 months.
6 months?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. You'd have to be shut off from other things, wouldn't you? Because
I'm thinking like apocalyptic bunker.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Your favourite sex position?
Yeah.
It's cold spam.
The food.
Not the emails. Not cold emails. That'll work.
I love the fucking food.
Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I've been joined by David Rees.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Tom Smith. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, they're just so similar. Tom Looney.
Hey.
Thank you very much. Go on.
Max Smith.
Cheers, guys.
Really good stuff, man.
And Joe McGrath.
Joe McGrath.
The man, the myth, the producer.
Oh, the new film.
Thank you very much for watching. Stay safe. Ciao.